Hey, happy Friday evening. It's Immaculate Grid time. We're in March. That means we're a month away from baseball season or so. I'm excited. I can't wait to start watching baseball. First season I get to watch baseball with my little boy. Looking forward to it. He's even got some onesies that say I like watching baseball with Daddy. His auntie got him. So um coming up on it, I'm gonna go ahead and play Immaculate Grid since I can't play Major League Baseball, and we'll see how I go. What did I get yesterday? Like a 9. That's pretty good, I think. Sharing the old screen. Yep, it was a 9. I was right. Let's hit refresh. Let's hit play, and away we go. All right. Jeff Jenkins hits both. Let's get Greg Vaughn over here. Played right field. You better believe I'm going with Jeremy Burnett's. All right, Kyle Schwarber hits these teams and will be pretty popular. Adrian Gonzalez, I'm sure will be pretty popular here. And then Mookie Betts. All right, anyone with 300 average. Schmidt actually had one season where he hit over 300. Tony Gwynn had more than that, something like 20 years in a row. Oh, and he also would have been a good right field candidate, but I can go with Winfield there. So 50 seconds with a 111 rarity score. And actually, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have a reliever for the Padres queued up. I guess it's for a season. I definitely don't know if I have someone. Yeah, I'll have to think about this one a little bit. But got it in under a minute. Let's stop sharing. Let's start sharing again. I appreciate you guys tuning in to this low value production that I like to put on. All right. Um, well, with the Brewers, I should be able to be somewhat successful. So let's see. Let's see how Mark Newfield plays. I know he'll work. Goes .2. Over here, I'm going to go Jose Cruz Jr., who I know hits both teams. He goes way less than that because he barely played for those teams. Um, and then for Brewers and Phillies, some options include Randy Reddy, Matt Stairs, um, Carlos Santana. That's probably going to be a pretty popular one. Um, let's see. So I do have. That's right. So it's guys who only played one season with a team. So I think my guy for the Phillies is Earl Allen. That's not even a real photograph. It's like a stenograph. But I don't know if I have a guy with the Padres. Maybe there was a reliever at some point that I had stored up, but not jumping to my memory. Um One right fielder. Let's hold off for a second. 300 average for the Padres. And then we need a 300 average from someone who played anybody who played right field at any point in their career. Should be able to come up with that. Shohei would actually work, but a lot of people will work. Um, it's probably going to be like 1,000 people who work for that. Let's see. 300 batting average, somewhat obscure. Benito Santiago, I believe, hit exactly 300 as a rookie. Um, I think Wally Joyner will work. Mark Loretta certainly works. Caminiti will work. Yeah, I'm not coming up with any like relievers or, you know, starting pitchers even who or guys that played a quick season. I'm trying to. Seems to me I should have had a Padre queued up for that, but I'm not thinking of it. I don't know if I've been burned by Sixto Loscano's 1982 season with the Padres before. Yeah, not sure on that one. not where I want to roll those dice. Loretta is definitely up there. Joyner's up there. Joyner was on the 98 team, which is why Loretta might be a better pick. Um, Santiago being a catcher might fly under the radar. He wasn't usually a 300 hitter, but he did win Rookie of the Year and he hit 300 that season. Um, I think Machado works. I'm not sure about Tatis Jr. Um, I don't know how Bogarts did last year. Or some I'm not sure about Garvey. Yeah, Garvey probably does work actually. Not sure about Mitchell or McReynolds who are swapped for each other. Sheffield will work. Don't think McGriff works. Roberto Alomar might work for a season. Um, yeah, so far I keep coming back to Mark Loretta and Wally Joyner. Let's try Wally. All right, go sub one. So decent. All right, for people who played with Boston and Philadelphia, I feel like that's a combination for the Delahanty brothers, one of them, but I'm not going to be able to come up with the right one probably, so probably shouldn't chance it there. Um, I don't know if Rick Cerrone ever played for the Phillies. I don't think so. At least that's not sticking out in my mind. Seems like Mike Timlin might work, or possibly Dan Plesac, but I'm not trying either of those guys either. Um, Jamie Foxx will work. Let's go down here. Let's try to think of some right fielders. Charlie Moore was the right fielder on the 82 team. I think I want to stay away from the 82 team. Rick Manning or Mark Brohard, I think will work. Um, I think Dave Parker was pretty much a full-time DH. Dave Nilsson will work. I used him yesterday. I think Matt Miesky might be an interesting pick. I'm pretty sure he works. I'm not sure if Jack Voigt played right field. I know he played left field in that 80 or sorry 97 season that he was with the Brewers. It's the first year I was watching them. John Vanderwall, I think, played a little right field. Let's go with him. That's a great baseball name. Yeah, .06. And then for the Red Sox, Babe Ruth will work. Um, and they have a long line of left fielders. Uh, Dwight Evans was in right field for a long time. Jackie Jensen was in right field. That might be a good pick. Troy O'Leary will work. I think he pretty much immediately predates Trot Nixon. Um, so I think Canseco would have had to work because Mike Greenwell was playing left field. Um, JD Drew, probably, and Shane Victorino comes in there at some point. I'm not sure if Tony Armas, now probably not because he would have overlapped with Evans. So he was probably DHing or splitting time with Rice as a DH left field type situation. I'm gonna go Jack Jensen. I know there's probably oodles of other choices. I wonder if Mike Cameron maybe played right field for the Red Sox at some point. But I'm gonna go with the MVP. Still goes sub 1%. And then any player who played right field and had a 300 average, and because he worked in other places, I'm just gonna go Sixto Lescano. He goes way less than 1%. So I've had four really, really good ones. These guys add up to one. Do I go Randy Reddy? Or do I go Julio Franco? I'm gonna go Reddy. Both will work. He's starting to creep up in popularity though. And then Phillies and Red Sox really seems like I should have someone queued up who's a lot better than, or a much better choice, not better baseball, but a better choice than Jimmy Fox. Um, I'm just struggling to come up with that name. Just there's so many relievers that seem like they would work. But Roberto Hernandez never played for the Red Sox. He's not going to help me there. I don't think Alan Embry works. I don't think Tommy Green plays for the Red Sox at any point. I don't think there's a Curtis Laskanik combo. I toyed with Mike Timlin. Timlin, maybe. But I'm not even sure which team I'm maybeing about. I'm like 50% sure he played with each of those teams. Um, let's see. Fox just seems like he's gonna take 1 or 2%. So not gonna like devastate my score, just gonna be higher than I want to go. Two teams that go all the way back, or go back to 1901 at least. It seems like I should be able to come up with someone else. Um, Schilling is gonna be a popular one. I think Schwarber take like 40+% actually. Let's see. JD Drew will not work because the Phillies drafted him and then threw batteries at him when he wouldn't sign. There might have been a gap there. Victorino will work. I would say that's probably in the 10% range. Um, let's see. Michael Jackson? I don't know if he ever played for the Red Sox. I'm pretty sure he played for the Phillies though. All right. I've toyed around enough. Let's go Jimmy Fox. Let's go with one of the greatest players of all time. Takes a full percent. 187 choices. There were 3,200 choices for 300 average in a season. I'm surprised Rollins. Rollins is. I checked it out. Rollins did not hit 300. He had over 200 hits, but he did not hit over 300 in his MVP season because he also set the all-time major league record for at-bats in a season that year in 2007. It's a fantastic year, not taking anything away. It was just like a 296 average. His only 300 season was in his like cup of coffee in his first year. So it's before his rookie year. So it's surprising he's all the way up at 18%. Of course, Schmidt was not a 300 hitter at all. He just did so in his second MVP season, which was a strike shortened year. Cutchin leading the way there. Jonathan Papelbon's as I wrote in my book in the Best of the Rest chapter, Jonathan Papelbon is the all-time leader in saves by Philadelphia Philly. That's right. Pedro works. Ooh, Larry Anderson works. That would have been a fun one. Actually, just commented on not Gaety's Twitter. Kimbrel, sure. Ooh, Vicente Padilla, friend of the podcast, if you will. He doesn't know it yet, but he is. Actually, not a lot of like common names here. I don't feel too bad. Looks like I was right to not go with. Well, Quantrill would have worked. Okay. Timlin would have worked. Okay, so but as a couple of the relievers I mentioned would have actually worked and probably would have been better choices than Jimmy Fox. Oh well. Okay, I'll take a 3. That's a really good score. I don't know what I'm so bummed about, just because I could have gotten a lot better. Um, what's another just for kicks and giggles, since there's 117 options, who would have been a better choice to go with for 3? What, Trevor Hoffman hit 300 not once, not twice, but 3 times, which is the third most on here. All right, now we're going down a rabbit hole. We're gonna check out Trevor Hoffman's batting career. I know he was a shortstop coming up, but yeah, he went 1 for 3 in 1999. 1997, and went 1 for 2 in 1995. Who's the most obscure person that I could have reasonably gotten? I'm still, I guess Mark Newfield would have worked. Joyner just did it the one time. Brady Clark, former Brewer. Tatis and Machado have both done it. Kruk, maybe? Linebrick was also a reliever. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone that I would have for sure gotten. I saw, yeah, I saw Joey Cora on there. So I don't know. I wouldn't have gotten that with the Padres. I knew he did with the Mariners. Um, all right. Well, fun one. Well, thanks a lot for playing, and we'll be back at it more this weekend. Peace.